Hello everyone, welcome to Another Day in the Car. I'm Julez, and today I'm bringing you up to date about the missing children, Orrin and Orson West. First bit of information is that the reward for finding them is now $100,000. Two companies have stepped forward, according to Anna Lynn, the city manager for California City. She states that Ron and Kim Smith, through Victory Baptist Church, pitched in $10,000, and West Coast Realty also offered $10,000, and this is for the return of Orrin and Orson West. Next piece of news is that the private investigator that came out pro bono to search for the boys, his name is Bill Garcia, and he has quit the case. He apparently has met resistance and perhaps some hazing and harassment from police. I'm not sure exactly the details on that, but I did see an interview with the California City police chief, and it did appear that they were not overly welcoming toward Mr. Garcia, and were basically saying they wanted him to stay out of their way. And in light of Mr. Garcia quitting the case, the search in Tehachapi for the boys, because of a tip that he received, has been called off. Jon Walker, the California City Police Chief, says that he and the task force do not have any corroborating information to lead them to believe that the boys are in Tehachapi. So they are also not searching in that area. The most recent search that the task force has performed was out at Silver Saddle Ranch, and it's about a 20-acre property. There were 50 multi-agency personnel there from Kern County Sheriff's Department, the California City Police Department, Bakersfield Police Department, and the FBI, and that search did not turn up any evidence regarding Orrin and Orson. Chief Walker also stated that there are no people of interest at this time, and he said that it is possible that someone has them. And he states that this is not going to become a cold case anytime soon, that the task force is still working hard at it, and they're trying to get enough evidence. He says right now they only have some circumstantial evidence, and basically the only circumstantial evidence that he mentioned is that the boys are missing and that they went missing while alone with their adoptive parents. And he says there is no physical evidence of foul play. And when asked whether the adoptive parents were suspects, he said that he could not say that they were, and he could not say that they were people of interest. He said they have been questioned, and he was also asked whether the parents were the focus of the investigation, and he said he could not fairly state that the focus is the two parents. He said that they are a part of the focus, but that they are not limiting themselves. He said that they have turned up no evidence to prove that the parents are involved. So then, of course, the interviewer, and I will link his interview in the description, asked Chief Walker whether he reviewed the video that we've all seen from AV Watchmen, and he said that he has not reviewed the video. He's heard of it, but he has not seen it, and it's possible that other agencies have viewed it. He feels that if they had seen anything of interest, they would have told him, because he is, the head of the investigation, his department is. And so if anything that they thought was untoward was going on in that video, that they would have told him that. And he's stating that he thinks that the timestamp on the video is wrong. And he said that the call they got to go out there was around 5:45-ish, or that they showed up around 5:45-ish. I'm not sure exactly what he was saying, but it appears that he's saying that the neighbor's video is showing a timestamp that's an hour earlier than what the events were, and I'm not sure what to make of that. He did state that Trezell told them that he called them within 15 minutes of searching for the boys, and he says the boys were discovered missing somewhere around 5 p.m. I watched another channel. It was Annie Elise at 10 to Life, who spoke to someone who apparently became friends with Trezell during the home buying process, and she actually loaned money to Trezell at the time that the house closed because they ended up being short on cash and didn't have money to move in. And so she loaned them $5,000, and so far Trezell's paid back $3,000 of it. And she stated too that Trezell talked to this woman a lot, and they seemed to have a lot in common. He was claiming to live a holistic, organic lifestyle with no medications, and that he wanted to move to California City because he wanted to get off grid. He wanted to grow his own food. They wanted to homeschool the kids. And she thought she recalled that somewhere around June or July, Trezell said that he had 4 kids. And people were saying that the West's house got boarded up by the California City Police Department. But 10 to Life channel has information that Trezell himself hired a handyman to board up the house. And Annie Elise contacted the handyman because she was hoping that he had maybe gone inside and could tell her more about what's going on inside the house. But the handyman said that he never went inside. He just boarded up the windows from the outside, so he couldn't really help about that. And that's about it for now. I'll keep you posted on this case as it unfolds. I'm looking forward to your comments and opinions below. Thank you for watching Another Day in the Car with Jules.
Anyone formally named a suspect in the case?
Not yet.
Any persons of interest that you could release at this time?
No.
Okay. Any
Just because we can't find them doesn't not mean that they are not alive. It could mean someone has them. I don't know.
You were talking.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. You said somebody has them. You don't know. Sorry, keep going.
No, and we don't know. I mean, we're obviously that's best case scenario that they're alive and we find them. But we really hope that they are alive and they're safe, and hopefully we will find them soon.
Okay. Can we say that the focus of the investigation is on the parents?
No, I wouldn't say that's a fair statement. We can't, that would not be a good investigation if you close it down to just 2 people and concentrated on those 2 people.
Could we say then they're a part of the focus?
Of course.
Okay.